you all on this warm spring day. And thank you very much for coming to tonight's recital. Our guests today are the folk trio Zolotoj Plyos, Alexander Solovov, Elena Sadina and Sergei Grachev are classically trained musicians. They are graduates of the Saratov State Conservatory. For the last 30 years, they have been living in Belgium, and they have been performing in Europe and in the United States. And for many years, the ensemble has been directing the choir at the Middlebury College Russian Summer School in Vermont. The group's repertoire includes songs and instrumental pieces from various parts of Eastern Europe. They play more than 30 instruments. Make sure they count all of them. At the end of the show will be a quiz. They also play Russian bells and carillon. The Russian Department and Russian Area Studies program are excited to host Zolotoj Plyos for a week-long residency this year. And actually, this is their 6th time here at Wellesley. The first time was, if I'm not mistaken, 2013. So this week, Lena, Sasha, and Serежа will teach folk music at Russian language and culture courses. And on the last day of their residency on Friday, April the 4th, the students will showcase their newly acquired Russian Slavic folk music skills at the final recital with Zolotoj Plyos. The recital would take place in the Humanities Link at 4 o'clock on Friday. So make sure you show up, make sure you bring your friends, and it should be a wonderful way to celebrate the last day of the residency. This residency is very generously supported by the Maria Pasnov-Tyler Fund and the Russian Area Studies Davis Fund. And it was made possible by, thanks to the meticulous work of our wonderful academic administrator, Katie Sanger-Jackson, and a team of student administrative assistants, Laila, Nora, Amina. Thank you guys very much. Now, just welcome Lena, Serежа, and Sasha of the Zolotoj Plyos.
Добрый вечер. Good evening, dear friends. I'm delighted to introduce you once again folk group Zolotoj Plyos. And Allah, thank you so much for that beautiful introduction. So now at least you know some facts about our group. For those who attend to our concert for the second or third time, thank you so much for coming over. So we are actually very glad to come back to Wellesley. It seems like it's always a spring here. Yeah. Or we just come in at that season, and each time we come in for that workshop, the first day it's kind of frozen, and the last day when we departure, everything is just green. You know, I told such stories to our audience. We have kind of fun club at Middlebury, Vermont, and since we teach at the summer school in Vermont, I said, our imagination of Vermont is sunny, hot state, and they start laughing because you know what Vermont is. Yeah. Okay. So this is Zolotoj Plyos, Sergei, Elena, and me, Alexander. We play on the different instruments, and we sing songs collected in East Europe, ex-Soviet Union, Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, Georgian songs, some Roma songs, so everything. And tonight we bring you kind of mixture of different songs and many musical instruments. The very first song is a very traditional Russian genre, chastushki, short couplets, topical ditties we call them. These couplets we mostly sing for the wedding parties. And you know, people just creating them while the accordion plays. And they're full of jokes, sometimes very dirty jokes. That's why this particular chastushki that we collected in the region of Kursk, we had about 100 of them. But it was a very difficult choice to choose a nice ones, a good ones for you that contain no dirty words. So we found just 6 out of 100, and you just that's it. And the next song is a Cossack song from Volgograd, and it's called Polna Vam Snezhocka. I'll just drink some water. Excuse me, because it's all air conditioned. We're not used to that. Europe is kind of old-fashioned. We don't have so many air conditioners everywhere.
Полно вам снежечки да над талой земле лежать, полно вам казаченьки горе горевать, полно вам казаченьки горе горевать, оставим тоску печаль на темных волосах, оставим тоску печаль на темных волосах, будем привыкать чужих дальних дорогих, будем привыкать.
You know, I didn't tell you what the song is about. It's actually about the Cossacks. You know who were the Cossacks? They were the warriors of Russian Tsar. And this song is how they go into emissions and that they have to leave their families because sometimes they had to go for years for these missions. But actually they look very positive and they say, finally we'll drink a glass of vodka. That's it. So very positive video. You know, we are very much appreciated that there are so many people attending to this concert. I see one friend of mine who is originally from Astrakhan, and it's like halfway from like Moscow, Saratov, where we all three studied to get our master degrees at the State Conservatory. So he's coming from Caspian Sea. And he's studying here at Berkeley College. He's a wonderful saxophone player, musician. Thank you so much, Kevin, for coming. Okay, so the next tune will be an instrumental tune. First we will play, this tune is called Carousel. It's kind of international music. It's been played by many musicians from all over the world. And we decided to not change any instruments, just the three. This instrument is called domra. It's a traditional Russian string instrument with 3 strings. It used to be an instrument of Russian skomaroks. Skomaroks were kind of street artists. They used to sing on the streets, you know, about everything. Like Meister singers in Germany, they sing about politics, about everything. At a certain moment, Ivan the Terrible just forbid all the skomaroks. He sent them all to the north and he burned down all their instruments. But these guys were smart enough, and next day they created balalaika in a triangle shape. That's it. This is the story that we know. And another instrument is called bayan. It's a kind of accordion, and this is a traditional B-flat clarinet. And as you see, we have many musical instruments with us, and each time we experiencing kind of troubles with American customs, you know, when we are entering the United States. A few times we had, like, when the customs agent opens these coffers, you know, we all taking them as a hand luggage, of course, yeah. And when he see like about 20 different flutes, he's asking, what's that? I say, flutes, what for? Okay, good question. He said, to play. Play. And several times we had to play for the customs.
Wow.
Sergei played his accordion. He's been taken to the special scanner just to prove there is nothing in it. Yeah. But we're still alive and we still may enter the United States. Yeah. That's it. We will present some more instruments at tonight's show. Now we will sing one song from Ukraine, and it's in Ukrainian language. For those who can speak or understand Ukrainian, it will be nice, but actually it's a very famous song. And the song is called Nese Galia Voda. Beautiful song, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, let me introduce just one by one all the instruments, otherwise you will forget all of them tomorrow, all the strange names. By the way, this percussion instrument is called trещотки, made out of very dry birch. The next song is kind of epic song. It's about the Cossacks. Actually, the song is from the banks of the river Terek. and from Terskие Kazaki. They used to live very close to Chechnya and had a lot of influence from that region in their writings, in their music. But it's a beautiful story when they're going on a few ships through the river.
Ой, небо мое, ря бегела, это мое, ря шкода, ой, моя ря
As you see, we take a very authentic material like this song from 18th century, the real epic song, and we add kind of modern music instrument. Actually, the saxophone is also pretty old instrument, but since we live in Belgium and the saxophone has been invented in Belgium, so we proudly play saxophone this song. You see, each time Elena comes over, I have to obey. I have to give her everything she's asking me, and I have to accept everything she's bringing over. Yeah, there is no way.
It's just incredible.
Ah, yeah, okay. It's already, I think it's already the second warning today that it's 1st of April, so I have to be quiet. I have to obey anyway. So, the very next tune is our special arrangement. By the way, we make all of our arrangements following the very traditional style from each region. So these two songs come over from Solovov, the region where we studied. The first song is called Along the Street. Another song is called Volga Rechka, Volga River. So we made our special arrangement using many different musical instruments. Some of them also coming from the region of Saratov. So pay your attention because each instrument appears like for a few seconds, then come in another one and still another one. So after that tune, I will introduce all the special musical instruments. Thank you so much. Okay, so let me first introduce the smallest instruments, probably the most curious instrument. So this special accordion, as I told you, comes from the region of Saratov. It's about 2.5 inches high. Yeah. There are only 6 keys, but thanks to the diatonic system, you can play a number of notes and a number of melodies with it, because you see it produces different tone, different notes. If you pull, see? That's it. So very special accordion. By the way, it's not a toy. It's expensive stuff. Especially made for our group. Yeah. There's another smaller instrument. In general, this little flute, it's a flute with a single reed in it, is called zhaleyka. And this is probably the smallest one in whole Russia that we found. Even the tone holes made in 2 rows, otherwise it's impossible to play. This one is tuned in G. Another accordion that I wanted to present. This is a special accordion from the region of Saratov. Even the original name is Saratovskaya garmoshka, which means accordion from Saratov. It's also diatonic in C, and also there are 2 little bells on the left-hand side. So while you're playing the bass notes, you can activate these bells, and it's also beautiful decoration. By the way, this instrument is about 70 years old, very old, yeah, and they don't produce them anymore, unfortunately. That's it. Another big instrument, you know, it's a big accordion that Sergei plays. I will tell you more later on. Now we want to sing for you kind of ballad. Some song from years 80s, last century, I mean. And many people used to sing this song in their different versions, so we present our special version. The song is called "В горнице моей светлой."
Трепет на стене моей
Actually, this song belongs to our very first album that we, at some point of our career, recorded being in Belgium. By the way, I didn't tell you the story of how we came to Belgium. We were invited, all three of us, for short student exchange to try to study Carillon. You have Carillon here at Wellesley, and we were just graduated with master diplomas from Saratov Conservatory, so we had no job, nothing special, and we decided why not. And it was such a mysterious country, Belgium, somewhere in the middle of Europe, chocolates and beers, yeah. And the bells. Yeah. So we came to Belgium, and they liked us as students, and they let us study for all the student process. So we were graduated from the Carillon School, and then we stayed in Belgium, and finally they asked us to be Belgians. That's what happened. Being in Belgium, living there, it's very easy for us to travel. We can travel all over Europe. 29 European countries are open without any borders. And actually, our passports let us travel to 168, yeah, in Belgium we count differently, 168 countries to enter, including the United States, yeah, of course. That's it. And in Belgium we also play full-time concerts. We play in Netherlands and Switzerland, in France, in Germany, so everywhere. And the last 25 years we are returning to United States each summer, where we are conducting a choir of Russian schools, summer school. We having from year to year up to 60, 70 students in our choir, so it's a real huge choir. And in 6 weeks period, they learn how to sing in Russian, how to play different instruments, how to dance. We work on their pronunciation and on their phonetics. And so after that, as the end of the program, we play in a concert together with the students. It's like a full-time concert on a certain theme, like Russian wedding or whatever, a fairy tale. And no one can say it's American students. They all speak fluent Russian. That's what we're doing actually. And here in Wellesley College, we also conducting a short workshop on traditional East European music. We work on the pronunciation with our students. We let them play different instruments. So by the way, if you can show up on Friday student recital, it will be wonderful. You see what students can learn in just a couple of lessons, just when you do it the right way. And now just one more instrumental tune. It contains 2 very famous songs. One song is called Baranya, it's a famous slow dance, and another one is called Kalinka. So if you intend to sing with us, go ahead and sing.
играть. Хотите выступать?
Давай.
Сергей, а ты куда пошел?
Я вам сейчас на сапоге сыграю.
Ого, на сапоге. А я вам сейчас тогда на половнике сыграю.
Thank you for recognizing that song. Okay, with this tune, I just wanted very shortly introduce a couple more musical instruments. So you already know the accordion from Saratov. This special Zolotoj, it's the only one that plays in minor. All the rest, like in a major tune. This is just one more tone hold, special Zolotoj. And also we used for this tune two multifunctional instruments. Elena, where is? Oh yes, it's all in pink. It's all in pink. Yeah. We call them multifunctional instruments. Why? Because while we are on a musical tour, we would like still to eat our traditional borscht. You know, it is for, and we have also our regular spoons. So that's it. And sometimes we can use it as a wind instrument. This way we save some space in our cases. And there's another one, multifunctional instrument that Sergei plays from time to time. This special red boot. Your applause, please. So this is a real boot made out of high quality leather, size 8, never being used. You see, Sergei is wearing all the time his red boots, and he's always carrying this one just in case of. And since these boots are still okay, he's playing like playing music on it. By the way, I know he can play some classical tunes on it. Can you demonstrate it? This is for the next time when Zolotoj Plyos goes classic. Thank you so much. The next song is coming from Belgrade. In Belgrade, they have their special tradition of singing round songs and like dancing round dances. All the villages coming over outside of the village, sometimes up to 1,000 people, and they can sing all the day long without stopping and just doing these round dances. It looks very beautiful. So one of these examples, it would be hard for us to make a real round out of that, but we'll demonstrate at least the music and some traditional instruments from that region. With this tune, we will use a couple of very special instruments. You already know this straight soprano saxophone. There will be one more, a smaller brother of that saxophone, which is a sopranino in E flat. And the smallest saxophone in the world, it's a soprila in B flat. There are only 150 out of them is being made somewhere in Germany, some very special edition. bagpipes. This is a Flemish bagpipes with just a single bourdon, and it's also tuned in C. And it fits pretty perfect in our group, so we can play acoustically. Imagine if we played the Scottish with the 3 bourdons. You wouldn't hear any voices after that. So, the traditional Flemish bagpipes. Okay, we will just remove the saxophones because now we will make kind of action. As the last tune for tonight, we have one more, our special arrangement. It's a pretty famous song. This song is called "Va Kuznice." You should know the melody at least, and we will show you just a couple of more very special musical instruments. With this tune, we wanted to thank you all for appearing at this concert, at this recital. By the way, we love the space a lot. Thank you so much. It sounds very good. At first, they proposed the microphones, but we said we don't need any microphones. It sounds good, and we feel much more free without any microphones. Yeah. Also, we wanted to thank the department for inviting us, for letting us one more time to come to the Real Spring and to Wellesley College, to this beautiful area. We love this place really so much, and it became a part of our lives. Thank you so much. Looks like you're not supposed to go home. Okay, so we'll sing for you just one more special song. Yeah. But under a condition. Yeah, you will sing with us. Okay. So if you don't know the lyrics, doesn't matter. Just sing. Just do something special. Okay. And if you don't know what to do, just join the East European Studies program. And next year you will be able. This is kind of a very famous song from the past. Yeah. There is more music on our CDs, so if you want to be a kind of old-fashioned, we have nothing on Spotify yet. But we do have our CDs, so come over and you can purchase CDs right here, we'll sign them for you. But now we will sing just one more special song.
Very special.
Who knows if you ever heard, this song is from a famous movie about Romas, and it's in Roma language as well. and it's out of the movie Gypsies Go to Heaven.
Табор ходит в небо.
Спасибо.